That gnawing feeling when you realize you've outgrown your social circle isn't loneliness. It's your ambition finally speaking louder than your need to belong.
And there's a narrative that we should not criticize ourselves. We should not say the things that we could have done better. But I believe that that voice isn't an insecurity. I think it's a version that wants you to chase your potential. And so I think not judging the criticism, but accepting the criticism, I think those are the two separate things. And I think that's what unlocks the potential while making it somewhat palatable along the way.
Yeah. Well, it's uncomfortable, right? You position an ideal. You compare yourself to that ideal. You find yourself lacking. There is pain in that. So you can either sit with the pain or you can judge the pain. You mentioned this earlier on. I call it second order emotions. Mark Manson calls them meta emotions. So feeling frustrated at your anxiousness and then feeling bitter about your frustration at your anxiousness and then feeling resentful about your bitterness at your frustration about your anxiousness. And you don't have all that much control over the first ones. Emotions are going to come and go. You have a lot of control over the ones that come after that.
Did you tell me the story of Buddha in the second arrow?
No.
Oh, it's great. So the Buddha was trying to teach a lesson, and he says, if I shoot you with an arrow, does it hurt? And, the student was like, yes, it would be hurtful, or that would suck. And so he says, okay, if I were to shoot you with a second arrow in the same spot after the first arrow, would that hurt? And he said, yes. He said, the first arrow is life. He said, you can't avoid the first arrow. He said, but the second arrow is you. And that one you can avoid. And so suffering is a constant. That's a fixed cost of life. We're going to have downsides. We're going to have bad seasons, bad moments, bad days. But I think a great rule to live by is only suffer once.